how's your summer, and how's the training as you get set to begin rookie camp?
It was a really good summer. I think I got a lot stronger, lost a little bit of weight, got a lot faster. So I think just learning as I go through here. It was kind of my second summer as a pro, so just building off of it and hopefully have a good year this year. Good start.
Is that the Oilers kind of give you programs and check in on you, and is some of it just even yourself sort of learning more and more what it's like to be a pro?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can always learn so much about your own body. There's tons of things you can learn, and then obviously with the help of Chad and Joel, they've done a tremendous job helping me out this summer too.
What is the biggest jump between NCAA and pro hockey?
I mean, I think it's a little bit more of a business side. At school, you're devoted to the school, you're invested in the school. It's more of like a kind of that atmosphere. Now you're working for your life, your job. You're competing against men trying to take their spot, trying to take their job. So I mean, you got to come in with a good attitude and just work your hardest. So.
How difficult was your first year with getting traction?
Yeah, I mean, I think a couple injuries kind of slowed me down a little bit. It's tough to find your legs after you get hurt or you miss a little bit of time, but I think there's obviously some good things that I took away from it, and then obviously there's lots that you can learn. So hopefully take those learning steps this year and have a good year.
Players are always looking to improve. When you evaluate yourself, what were the things that you specifically felt like, this is what I want to improve to be a better pro next year?
A big thing for me, I think, was my body. I wanted to come into a good shape for this camp, and I think I did a really good job this summer preparing myself to come into camp in a good shape.
You have a reputation to talk to some goalies. Like, your shot's obviously maybe your best attribute. You can really fire the puck. How do you feel like, is getting in positions to use that shot more a key thing? And how much difficult is that more in the pros than it was maybe in NCAA?
Yeah, a little less time and space. I mean, obviously the guys are bigger, a little stronger. So, I mean, it's tough to find those open ice, but there's open ice all over the offensive zone, and it's just up to me to find those soft spots on the ice and get open there.
You talked about playing for your career and your life, really. How does that kind of heighten the expectation for you this week and wanting to make a good first impression coming into a new year?
Yeah, I'm really excited. New year, new opportunity. You never know what can happen in camp. You just kind of got to go out there and perform your best, and yeah, everything will kind of take place from there.
Were the injuries such that you're saying to yourself, it's not like you ripped up your knee and were done for the whole year. You just couldn't, you got hurt and then you came back and you got hurt. Was that the problem?
Yeah, a little frustration. I mean, you come back, you think you're feeling good, and then a little tweak here, a little tweak there, and just doesn't feel right out there, and you don't feel like yourself. You're not playing the way you feel like you can play, or you can play. So I mean, I think putting that in the past and just moving forward from that, learning from it, and coming out this year ready to go. Body's feeling really good, so yeah, I'm excited.
You talked to Mike Benning?
I talk to Mike all the time, pretty much every day. I mean, we're still super close. Obviously, he's on his journey now with Florida this year, so hopefully he has some good luck in camp. And
he's kind of hanging around the team in the playoffs, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was up there.
I noticed one day they had his name on a locker stall.
Oh yeah, no, he was up. He went right from Denver to Florida there.
So you look at the big team, and this, the Oilers are better and deeper than they've been in a long time, which means it's a harder club to make. Is that, when you guys are looking ahead at, where is there going to be an in on this roster? How does that impact your kind of thought process?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's tough to make any NHL roster these days. There's good players all over the place, and I think with Edmonton here, it's a good opportunity always to prove yourself, play your best. I mean, I think for me, bearing on my opportunities, getting to that soft spots on the open ice, moving my feet, all those little things, I think make sure I have a good camp here and show well. So
you said you worked on your body. Did you lose weight or just proportion it differently?
Yeah, I lost a little bit of weight. Proportioned it a little differently, I guess, if you want to say that too, yeah. But yeah, no, lots of work. Worked on the cardio quite a bit this summer too, so just making sure all those are in check.
So everybody says when you leave college and go and play pro, it's much different. Now you've had it 1 year and you think to yourself, yeah, they're absolutely right. These guys are pros playing for a living, and going from college to pro, whether it's in the NHL or the minors, is a large step.
Yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, just from going from college, you're playing against guys your own age pretty much for the most part, whereas you get here and you got that big jump, whereas there's guys 10, however many years older than me. So I think that's probably the biggest factor, yeah.
Just one for me. Penticton's a weird place because it's all these guys from all these teams that come together and shake hands today, and you're on the ice like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it more difficult to stand out in an atmosphere where it's the team concept's going to be hard to figure out in 3 days? How do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, tryouts can always be tough to get a rhythm with the guys you're playing with, obviously, because you've never really had experience with them. But, I mean, I think to just kind of stick to the strengths that I'm good at, focusing on those areas, having getting up and down the ice well, good skating, all that kind of stuff, get familiar with everyone. Yeah, just get a good start going there.
Were you hurt at last year's camp?
Yeah, I heard last year I got hurt at the tournament. Yeah.
So, what was it that you got hurt? Hurt your knee?
Yeah, it was my knee. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, a little sore, but it's feeling good now, so it's all good.